The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I apologize. It appears that I'm sharing something without the sound. So let me back out of that and try it one more time. I apologize. I did miss a button there. So this should sound a lot better. I'm going to get this started to the beginning. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go.
We're a band of brothers standing tall, bound by soil and the southern call. Through fields of gold, through fire and ash, we hold our ground, we'll never crash. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. Our rights were forged in honest hands. We plowed the fields, we worked the lands. When danger came, we made our stand. A simple star, a bold demand. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star. And battles grim, our anthem sung a sacred hymn. The star, it gleams, it lights the way for those who fight and those who stay. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonny blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonny blue flag with its single star.
Yes, indeed. The bonny blue flag. How do they get the bonny blue flag? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Um, that song is a song that I created using Sunu.com. For $10 a month. You get 10,000 songs created. I'm not even touching 10 a month. But it was a song that the members of our new group has fallen in love with. And for now, that's going to be our theme song for our group, the United Fire Eaters. Yes, indeedy. The United Fire Eaters is a new group that we have created for the purpose of honoring the South and everything about the South. Um, we wanted to take the attention away from what those on the left have been doing, which is absolutely nuts. And that is even though the war is over, to many in the North, that war still goes on. And I think it goes on because it's inside our damn heads. Um, I want to show you a couple images to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And then I have an announcement concerning this evening's broadcast. I do apologize for that coming shortly, but I want to show this to you. Okay, so this has no sound. This is Mr. Edgerton. He holds the rank of sergeant in the Confederate Army of today. He goes around our country and I think also internationally to talk about the flag that he has in hand and the flag that is on my wall behind me here, and how that this flag does not represent slavery. And he has this whole narrative and this song and this prose to talk to people, and his knowledge about the Confederacy and everything to do with the war is absolutely, it could fill encyclopedia sets. But he was at this one location not too long ago to walk with others and to carry his flag. And he was forcibly removed. That's going to be one of the subjects that we're going to be talking about in our upcoming broadcast. What happened to the freedom of speech? You know, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, the gay population, the Muslims, all kinds of other people can say and do whatever the hell they want, but someone from the South who represents the South is limited in what they can do. I'm sorry, there's just something wrong with that picture, okay? I also want to show this to you. This here is our new group, the United Fire Eaters. Mindy Wilcoxon, she is a board member of the SIA, which stands for Southern Independence Association. She is also a member of the CSA2. And the CSA2, if you're not aware of what that is, they are responsible to try and prevent the destruction of the Confederate monuments, statues, cemeteries, and so forth. She's also a member of the OCR, which I have absolutely no idea what that means. So I'm going to ask her later what the OCR stands for. But she is going to be a primary member of ours because she has access to all kinds of information we're going to be discussing in the broadcast. One being the desire to try and have folks elected who support the South and the protection of the South's rights. She also is in the process of working on something for the veterans who are being discriminated against because of their connection to the Confederacy. And she has all kinds of stuff. She's just working nonstop on for the cause of the South. Matthew Holmes, he is a historian and an author of 6 books. He has the 7th one coming out, and he's working on maps concerning the location of those who participate in the Confederacy and so forth, and the true nature of how strong we are. And he's working on that, and he has other projects he's working on as well. But some of the books that I'm going to show you here, his books can all be bought through Amazon or through him. If you buy through him, he'll actually will sign it and put a couple of nice words on it for you. Matthew Holmes, you can find him on Facebook. This one here is Blood in the Mountains, The Life of Private Nathan Holmes in the 63rd Virginia Infantry. Let me get rid of this here. Bum, 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 bum. Boom. Okay. All the books that Matthew has written thus far has been about his family connection to the war between the North and the South, and his direct descendants who fought in the war. Hell in the Cell, again, this is about his family. 2 of the members were captured and went to Point Lookout Prison, which was an atrocious prison. It also talked about various battles they were in. This one here is The Spirit of Vengeance. It's about his 3rd great granduncle who owned a farm. And one of the things that we'll also be discussing is the way the Union, the North treated the Southern families. But during the war, it was not uncommon for Union soldiers to steal from the Confederacy, from the citizens. Even though they're not non-combatant, they still treated them less than dirt. And this Union soldier came to his uncle to steal his farm, his land, his livestock, and his uncle said no, and the Union soldier shot and killed him. And the book concerns about the aftermath of what that Union soldier did. The Road to Hell and Back. I want to tell you what, folks, this here was a friggin' eye-opener for me. That book concerns the Revolutionary War and his descendants and how they were treated by the English soldiers as well as the natives who joined up with the Union soldiers, with the British soldiers. It's a very good read. It's very gut wrenching. This one here, this is what I'm currently reading. I'm on chapter 27. It's going to take me a while. This is his biggest book thus far. It's called The War That Never Ended. It's again about the various battles, and it goes through history. I haven't gotten to it, so I haven't done too much details about it. I'd like to read more into it. I'll update you guys. Chemtrails over Dixieland. This is a war book. This one here is more political. It talks about the chemtrails, it talks about the Epstein list, it talks about sex trafficking and so forth. A very eye-opener to the way our government operates. We also have, oops, let me put this back up here. Boop, boop. We also have the bottom left, Benjamin Walker, who is a young author, wrote his first book. Let me show it to you here. The Legend of Willow's Hollows. It's kind of like a sci-fi war between the North and South kind of book. It's about the Confederate soldiers and the Union soldiers, and they're fighting each other primarily against a witch, a warlock, and a vampire. It was a great book for Halloween. It was very well written. It kept me entrenched. Again, you can find his book on Amazon or buy it directly from Benjamin Walker, and he'll also will autograph and write a few nice notes to you. The bottom right hand corner is Alex Wissonet, and he actually hosts the rank of general. He is the general of the Carolina Grey Ghosts, and a very good friend of mine. And open disclosure, he's also one of my clients for genealogy. He is the general of the Carolina Grey Ghosts Home Guard Volunteers, of which I am also a member of, and I hold the rank of colonel in the communications for that group. And of course, in the center is yours truly, me. So I wanted to get on here today real quick. And again, these broadcasts are always meant to be kept short, nothing in great duration. But tonight was supposed to be our first night to have our live broadcast. And unfortunately, two of our members, Matthew Holmes and Mindy Wilcox, have both come down extremely sick. And could I still go on the group with the broadcast night? Yes. Okay. But I think since this is going to be our very first broadcast as a whole, it would not be fair or deemed respectable to go on with two of our members being sick and not able to participate. And so we're going to postpone our first broadcast to next Tuesday at 7:00 p.m. That'll give them a good week to get over their illnesses, and plus give myself more time to organize and get more substance to what we're going to be talking about. And you might say, okay, Randy, so what are you going to be talking about? Okay, so we did have our first working meeting a couple of days ago, and we discussed some things of what we're going to be talking about. And here's a couple of things. And folks who are watching this, if you have topics of your own that you want us to talk about concerning the South, okay, please get a hold of me or any of the members you saw on the screen. We're going to talk about the SIA, the flag, and the descendants. We're going to talk about how they're still being attacked. The statues, the monuments, the cemeteries. People get triggered when they see a Confederate flag or a soldier that's buried in a cemetery. We're going to talk about that and what we can do as a whole of the South to get that to stop. There's also some Confederate units that have not been recognized across the board. We're going to identify some of them and find out why and bring them the attention that they obviously deserve. We're going to talk about torture that took place in the prisons against the Confederate soldiers. Things I didn't know about. I mean, I realized that when you're in prison, whether it be Union or Confederate, you're supposed to be. There's laws in place now, and since World War I and World War II, how prisoners are supposed to be treated. But back then, it was kind of really nilly. If you had a prison camp commander who was nice and wanted to keep things nice and not only feed the prisoners, feed his men who were guarding them, and warmth in the winter and water to bathe with and toiletries and so forth. He had them, but he also had the other side who didn't give two shits. And if half his prisoners died, well, who cares? That gives him more room. We're going to talk about Stone Mountain. General Alex Bissonnette and his family and many others just came back from there. And we're going to be talking about what's going on there and how the left is trying to destroy that mountainside. We're going to be showing you some videos, some pictures, and so forth, things of that nature. We're going to be talking politics, yes, concerning the South. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to show videos. We're going to have talk. We're going to laugh. We're going to joke. And hopefully, you folks can come in. I did upgrade my my service with EV Mux, I can now have, I think like 12 people on at a time. So if you want to become part of the broadcast as a guest, let me know. Please remember to, if you do make any comments or want to come on live, please keep it cordial. This is about the South. This is not about, those of you who hate the South or have a problem with the South. Please don't come. Okay, unless you want to come with an open mind to discuss your issue and for us to respond to your issue and hopefully step back, and we all have an agreement and understand of what each other believes and thinks. This flag behind me, this one here, my grandsons won't talk to me because that flag's there, because he was taught that that flag represents slavery. We're going to be talking about that. Okay, I sent him the image I showed you of Mr. Edgerton, the black sergeant. I sent my grandson a video of how he's going around and he talks about the flag, what the flag actually truly represents. He wouldn't watch the video. And there's nothing to do about that. So I just want to jump on here real quick to talk about tonight's broadcast. It is being postponed to next Tuesday at 7 p.m. I did want to share, hold on a second, a couple of videos just to show you that we're not the only ones who are looking for recognition. If I have I sent these to myself through my Facebook, and I'm pretty sure that I can pull them up in some semblance of order. Yeah. So as soon as it feeds in here, here we go. So I want to show this to you. I mentioned before on other broadcasts where it's hard to understand how we fought wars for the independence of the people of the various countries, and how the various governments have turned their backs on the citizens who actually fought in the wars, and how they are now being treated, where they're bringing in a certain minority, okay, to live in the countries, and they're turning their backs on the citizens and giving more to the immigrants than what is deserved. Okay, and this thing I'm going to have a problem here because I did have to do a reset of my passwords. If nothing else, I'll share this later. But Ireland, England, Germany, Scotland, all the Western countries who fought in the war are now starting to have rallies. They're having protest marches, and they're telling their government, enough is enough. We're done with this. We want recognition. Just like the South. Okay, the war was lost. We understand that. Get over it. Don't keep coming after those in the South and trying to get them to change their ways of living, the way they talk, the way they teach, the values they teach their children. I want to tell you right now, folks, if shit ever hit the fan in our country, you're going to want the folks in the South to come up with their guns and their weapons and fight on your behalf, because they're ready. So tonight is canceled. Next Tuesday, 7 o'clock p.m. Between now and then, if you have any ideas, any thoughts about what you want to do for us to have to talk about, please get them to me so we can have time to do the research and to bring it in as part of the show. We're open to almost any topic that's concerning the South. Okay. Um, just keep it appropriate, obviously. And we will reject you. We will block you. We will kick you out if things don't stay calm and, shall we say, um, decent, respectful. You know what I mean? And again, we could have had the meeting tonight, but to be respectful to Matthew and Mindy, is being canceled for now. Okay. So we're going to do that. So I want to play. Here's the same song, a little bit different music style wise, and I hope you enjoy this as we start to phase out of here. Okay, here we go.
Bonnie blue flag with its single star. We're a band of brothers standing tall, bound by soil and the southern call. Through fields of gold, through fire and ash, we hold our ground, we'll never crash. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonnie blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonnie blue flag with its single star. Were forged in honest hands. We plowed the fields, we worked the land. When danger came, we made our stand. A simple star, a bold demand. Hurrah, we raise it high, the bonnie blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonnie blue flag with its single star. And battles grim, our anthem sung a sacred hymn. The star it gleams, it lights the way for those who fight and those who stay. Hurrah, hurrah, we raise it high, the bonnie blue beneath the sky. Hurrah, hurrah, it shines afar, that bonnie blue flag with its single star.
Yes, indeedy, the bonnie blue flag. So that brings this little broadcast to an end. Again, folks, so I apologize for tonight, but it's just chatting with Matthew. It sounds like his symptoms are more like COVID with loss of smell and so forth. So that's good that we just cancel it tonight and start fresh next Tuesday, hoping that both Mindy and Matthew are totally over the COVID symptoms. At least that's what it sounds like to me. But so I want to say thank you to Dave Novar for jumping in and making a comment, and William Lockett. I apologize for just seeing your comments now. I've taken notice that Facebook is a little slow on bringing in comments to read in a timely fashion, but And I also apologize for the couple of times I didn't share the music when I thought I did. Oopsies. So again, folks, if you're interested in becoming part of the broadcast, I did pay to have extra people show up. So let me know, and we'll get you set up for that, and we'll have a good time. Other than that, stay warm. It is like in the 30s here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I'm freezing off, and I just can't keep this house warm. I got two other people in my household, and they get too hot, so they turn heat off. I get too cold, so I turn heat back on. There's just no happy medium here. So we'll just see, deal with it, I guess, right? So take care, and look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday.